Hello everyone and welcome back to the Co-op series in the Mercedes with myself, FisiFan91, and my Co-op teammate KPTK92. We've stepped into the desert for this race, and it's in the night as well, which is scary because I'm a little bit scared of the dark, so I have to work around that disadvantage. But Kerry, what do you think for this race? It's the third race of the season, and it's been pretty close so far. It should be another good race, hopefully.
Yeah, forget Hamilton and Rosberg Abu Dhabi finale last week. This is the real duel in the desert right here.
This is the real battle, yeah.
It was a bit of a damp squib, wasn't it, in the real race? But nonetheless,
it was.
Season is now over, and that means that we now get to fill the winter months by providing you with hopefully top quality entertainment and a decent championship battle to boot.
Yeah, this is the most important championship fight going over the winter. So and hopefully technical issues with the car won't affect it as much as in real life.
Well, we've already had a failure for you in Australia.
We actually did, didn't we? Kind of indirectly with my wheel. But quick look at the teammate challenge, and well, like last season, it's mostly red dots on my side, but at least I've out-qualified you twice because in this race I'm starting ahead again, which we'll switch round on.
Yeah, we'll continue to alternate that, but well, we're finally at Bahrain. Another note to add is that we're actually finally on a new circuit in a co-op series. We've done the first two races, which we did in the Williams as well, before we rebooted, and now we're at a new circuit, so probably different opportunities of where to pass and that. It's
what's going to happen basically.
Yeah.
It's kept pace and everything.
Fairly interesting. The strats looked fairly basic, so I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to look at the grid if I remember what buttons they were. I actually don't know the button. The buttons have changed. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go. Alonso, Vettel, and the two championship protagonists. Well, two of them anyway.
The other one, Ricardo, has bottled it completely in qualifying and starting 9th.
Yep. Raikkonen and Magnussen. So
Kevin still being a beast, well.
Yep. Cue the obligatory Fissy mention. Kevin Magnussen again.
That'll be the first of like 30 times this race, I'm sure.
There'll be a co-op drinking game coming out soon, and shot every time Fissy mentions Kevin.
I think that's a good idea.
Two Williams, 5th and 6th. Watch out for their awful tyre wear. Down, see if
so they surely just drop down other points again, like they've done pretty much in the first two races.
Yeah, they'll probably free stop again. And there we go, 2 marks at the back.
Again, and we're at the back, so it's
no real noticeable.
The race. And anything more to add? No? No? We always drag out this intro, so let's just press go to track, shall we?
That felt like quite a concise opening, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that was alright. It probably, I mean, it felt like 2 minutes. It was probably more like 4, but, you know, that's still kind of short for us.
Now, Hamilton and Rosberg have given us kind of, you know, they've shown us the way in terms of how teammates are meant to race at this circuit, so...
Yeah, it's true, But, I mean, first we need to get up into the lead, and then we can have an amazing battle, maybe. Yep. If we can get into the lead, we haven't managed it in the first 2 races. So, not sure how let's carry with this new blue helmet.
Yeah, we can see each other's crash helmets for the first time this season. We're away!
Oh, you! A little bit of wheel spin on the start. Ericsson is just gone for the inside of Bianchi there, which is not going to happen. And Carrie's just Magnet. So interesting. Oh! I had to go on the outside. This is not the place to be. This is just not the place to be.
Oh, I got Bianchi just chilling out. I think it's 4-1.
I don't know where Carrie is, to be honest.
I see you. I'm trying to back off.
I thought you were ahead of me.
You were literally crawling, and I was sitting there thinking...
Whoa. Ericsson is a bit slow on the inside there. He got passed around the outside by Kobayashi.
Yeah, I got scared about making contact with you and getting like side.
Oh, Ericsson has made contact. The K-jumps and Mac made contact with each other. And I got a warning for kind of talking to Rosso a little bit. Oh, where is everyone? Oh, there's Carrie just driving down my inside. Well, I have to try and not hit the K-jumps.
There was a Sauber on the outside there, which has caused a yellow flag.
Oh, great.
Chilton's made an absolute barnstorm mark into 14.
Yeah, you're holding on the inside of Carrie. Oh, he's hit you as well, and I got massive overs there trying to avoid it. And now he's going defensive on me. Come on, Mercedes engine, you're supposed to pull me ahead of this K-jump. There we go, up the inside. we're actually putting up a fight, but not good.
I'm just thinking back to my start again, and I just took a different approach and just did not floor it this time. Just tried to minimise the wheel spin, and it seems to just work wonders.
I kind of tried. I kind of got loads of wheel spin right at the start, and then I started shifting up, and I didn't think it was that bad, but clearly it was better in terms of maximising the throttle, I guess, in terms of not wheel spinning. Alright, so first lap out of the way. Not as many positions gained as it's been in the last few races, I think. Oh man, I braked so nicely there. Almost got up to, right up to you there in the braking zone.
I'm playing this cautious, to be honest. I really wasn't sure what Maldonado was going to do. I'm not really sure what everyone's going to do. As Grosjean just backed right up.
I had to back off behind you as well.
Perez has got some kind of problem. He's got no front wing, surely.
Oh,
He's got no front wing. He's got no front wing. So, once again, incredible intelligence from the AI.
Still just driving around, chilling out the racing line with no front wing, you know. That's how they roll. What was there?
I'm really not keen on hairpins. I was okay at Australia because there's not many hairpins, but I'm not really sure what gears to be taking here either. So this is
switching a bit between third and fourth through there. It's not really. I haven't really decided what's best.
Definitely a step into the unknown for me. Anyway, I know you've already done a race here.
Yeah, but that's obviously it helps to have done it, but it was on the Xbox, and that feels surprisingly different actually. You got more grip on the PC, and the brakes feel better. At least that's my initial impressions now compared to when I did on the Xbox.
You know what? I don't think our lap times are too bad considering the mess that we've endured these first 2 laps.
Hopefully not.
If that's the fastest lap, then
Massa setting the fastest lap there. So that's interesting. The Williams tires haven't quite dropped off yet.
These longer gearboxes just making these guys sit in ducks on the straight, regardless of DRS.
Oh, a little bit of lag there.
Yeah, I had that as well. That was it's not what I want.
He's left the door wide open, and I'm through. Crucial, I need to kind of try and stay relatively close to you here. Oh man, it's just wheel spin central out of there.
This is of course a crucial stint for me as well, because casting mine back to Bahrain, where both of us forgot to pit, and I suffered a very long pit stop.
You haven't been sneaking onto the primes again like Australia, have you?
No, I am on the option this time. Might as well. It's an option prime option race, so it's quite basic.
I didn't really want to repeat of Australia when you just caught me completely off guard by being on the primes in the first stint, when I thought you were on the option.
Leaders way out in front at the moment.
Oh god, please not be a Red Bull again. Oh, it's Massa. He's leading actually, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, something's happened. Wow, he was like top 5, wasn't he?
I think he was like 5th.
Yeah.
No, he was. I swear.
The Williams were on the first.
No, yeah, I think he was on 5th. Yeah.
Well, surely that means that. Well, I'm expecting them to 3 stop even, based on previous races. So
yeah.
Surely that means the leaders are closer than where Massa is, because they're clearly fast. They're just beating up their tyres. So
it's quite interesting for the championship, I guess, because Massa has like 1 point so far. So he's taking some points away from Red Bulls and Alonso, I guess.
I don't think he'll last up there for long now, to be honest.
Well, he's still got a reasonable gap from the mini-map, so you know, never know. Obviously, if he has to do another pit stop, then he'll lose it. But
that's what I mean. It would depend. The screen's going really funny. Them fireworks really disorientating the screen.
Yeah. It's like one pixel. No, it's like 1 split second.
Yeah.
when it just flashes up your whole screen.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. I've tried to pause it, looking back at my videos sometimes and trying to pause it, just as it happened. And it looks pretty cool. It's just like being in a disco.
It's not really where I want to be when I'm in the middle of a race.
I'm
But
concerned about my straight pace right now because I'm getting a lot more oversteer than I really would have liked, to be honest.
oh, we've got some Jensen Button fighting out with Valtteri Bottas.
That was a horrible lap for me. I'm not really sure about what's happening there. Need to try and pick up the pace.
Yeah, these guys are all squabbling, and it's allowed me to get right into the mix here. So I'm fairly sure there's a train for second here, and Massa's then out in front. So no doubt we're going to come back towards you here as you catch these guys up. Like I said, they're all scrapping, so Button and Bottas slowed each other right up to turn 1. I've got to be careful with them curbs. That's Hulkenberg. Wow, he's right up behind me.
For some reason, I feel like the car isn't turning as much as I wanted to.
You're complaining of understeer. Sorry, oversteer last lap.
Yeah, he's always there on the exit of the corners.
That's called,
There's
that's called flooring it.
No, I don't feel like I'm flooring.
Jensen's going to have to go defensive here. I think he is. Wow, this car is so fast in a straight line. Get done on the brakes. Jensen decided to hit me. I think he's now going to get passed by Hulkenberg.
Jensen.
Consequence.
Decide that a bit more often.
I thought we were.
I see Kevin somewhere.
He's probably the car holding everyone up. What is Bottas doing?
Oh, yeah, Button's been passed by Hulkenberg. I can confirm these rumours.
Okay, this isn't fun at the moment.
Who's the car ahead of you now?
Bottas, but he's just making errors and slowing me down and just sitting on these corners and just being weird.
Well, I got DRS for the first time in the race. So that's quite... I mean, Massa still... Look at the gap! It's that Massa. So, surely there's like Raikkonen or Kevin who's at the head of this massive train and then letting Massa just run away.
Some kind of terrible drivers holding everyone up.
Please be Raikkonen. To get a good exit there.
Massa's in very early, which indicates 3 stops.
Yes, there must be 3 stops for the Williams drivers once again. Man. So fast Button, but he's dropped quite a gap to Hulkenberg.
I broke my wing because the AI have just backed each other right down into me.
You say broke your wing, you mean the whole wing?
I've got half a wing.
So he's not pit stop. No.
Yeah, I'm going in this lap. I'm just getting out this traffic because that's just ridiculous.
Whoa! Yeah.
Granted, I can see ahead of me, but
well, I'm not happy to overtake him. Normally, I don't sound like I'm complaining when I have to overtake people, but you know, I didn't expect to be overtaking someone. It was a bit weird.
I'm leaving a bit of leeway in the braking zones, and even then, it's not enough because that was just ridiculous.
Yeah. It's weird because, yeah, it's when they're in traffic, I guess.
So in this kind of situation, I've got no DRS here either, so this is good. I'm boxing this lap because I need to jump all of them here.
Right, I need to make sure to not box this lap. It's weird, the thing with Williams, that they seem to be having so much tyre wear that they're doing essentially 1 stop more than everyone else in his race. it's quite. I don't know. They'll have no chance this season if they keep doing that.
Boss has to stay there though. No, he hasn't.
Oh! I just cut across the pit line. Just a scary bit there.
Good, so I'm stuck behind him still then. Got to change my whole front wing.
Later actually, because I forgot I had DRS. It's Ricardo, the championship leader, or is Vettel the leader now actually, I think?
Alonso's leading apparently.
Yeah, but I'm in the championship. Either way, both the Red Bulls are in 4th and 5th at the moment, so they're
Oh, this is just excellent.
different points.
Bottas going very slow again. Bottas on option though.
Right, interesting. Oh, Vettel holding Ricardo up there a little bit, looked like. The championship rivals at Red Bull scrapping. So I'm just struggling to get out of the corner at turn 10. DRS, but Hulkenberg is keeping up with me, and Ricardo is trying to get past Vettel, and now they're both holding me up. Or well, their battling is holding me up. I'm backing me into Hulkenberg. How do you have clean air back there?
We're past Bottas after he makes yet another error, and now he's going to have DRS.
Well.
And no, I don't have clean air.
These go in or stay out, I wonder. There's someone in the pits ahead, and Vettel goes in, and I'm going in to cover you, I guess, or respond, whatever you want to call it. Get some cheeky primes on the go. Kevin Magnussen has taken the lead. So Alonso was also in the pits, and I imagine he's the first car coming out there now. Where is Kerry? Oh, there is. You had to change your wing, didn't you?
Yep.
That's why I have jumped in. I don't know. Vettel held me up a bit through turn 1. And I was really struggling to get on the power through. See, now Vettel is braking reasonably decently. Now there's no one in front of him. Whoa, the understeer there. Jesus. Just trying to clear off the road.
I saw that.
I'm glad. Give you some entertainment on the track. That's what teammates do for each other. Here we go, DRS and Vettel. Hopefully I can get close enough before the corner. Oh,
You hit him instead, like a beast.
I was a meter away from him, mate.
It's like a Nico
He just
Rosberg.
backed out from it. He just backed out from it a lot more than he needed to. I was never in contact with him. In contact with him? That sounds like I've been speaking to him or something. But you have weird eyes. Oh no, I just realised I won't have DRS there and you will. This can be bad. There's someone going in the pits there. Grosjean. Oh, here comes the DRS Mafia. Oh god, there's cars coming out of the pit lane! No, no, no! Where is Kerry? Oh, there's Kerry. I thought I'd kind of forced you off on the outside or something, but you did the cutback. I braked too late in turn 1 because I got distracted. Well, I got put off a bit by the Ferrari coming out of the pit lane. Let's see, that Maldonado is ready to cause some incidents of him. Okay, sure we're gonna get past him maybe, or are you gonna just hit him off like I apparently did? See, on my screen it looked like you hit him there, but you didn't. thing. Oh, Kerry's going for the move. Ooh, he's left space on the inside for you, and I snuck through the same space.
Right, we're at the front of the train.
Right. Does this mean... No, Alonso is ahead somewhere, and I assume... Who else is up there?
Probably Massa.
Ah, yeah.
He's actually making a free stop.
Oh yeah, Massa's leading quite a bit, but... Well, you know, he's got quite a gap up there. Will it be enough, that one? Oops.
Well, good driving. Good drive again.
Thanks. I just want to feel your tyres and need to investigate how worn they are and stuff.
Proper Nico Rosberg in it.
Well, you know. Oh well. I need to fulfill my role as Nico Rosberg of the relationship, you know. Why are you hating? I'm just doing my job. Oh no, gone wide there. Looks like you hit the apex beautifully.
Oh, that's wide though.
This time Kerry hits the corner and I hit the apex beautifully.
Oh my god,
we
we are so balanced.
We like make mistakes every other corner, what? I didn't even know I was anything. What's the gap to... What's the gap to taking?
I haven't even paid attention to the gap, not gonna lie.
Just look in your top corner, you back
Well, it's 4.9, but I don't know if we're gaining or not.
Oh, yeah. Probably, I don't know.
Don't swear at me.
I'm not. I'm swearing at the gap. There we go, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, he defends! Nah, just couldn't get it quick enough out of the corner. Get underneath! No! What was that?
Sat on the corner enough there.
I was trying to get underneath. I maybe could have done it, but got too hard on the throttle. Come on, tires, stick with me. Don't go. Don't leave me. Right, now we need to check the gap again at the top of the hill.
I'm fairly sure we're losing.
Whatever. At least we're ahead of the Red Bulls, so it stands. We're gaining on them.
5.2 the gap.
It's pretty equal, losing slightly. Alright, come on, good corner now. No, no, locked up, missed apex.
How can you lock up? It's impossible.
It's weird. I was on the outside curb with the left tire and the right one locked up. I didn't quite understand the logic thing.
Oh, can you stop doing this?
I'm sorry. All in passing.
I was like miles clear and you just punted me off the line.
I keep forgetting about the DRS speed into turn 1 and I'm braking as if I'm not having DRS.
That's half a second to Alonso there.
It's probably your fault for brake testing as well.
Probably your fault being a Nico Rosberg.
Look mate, I'm Rosberg, I'm shit, so there you go.
Just like Bahrain in real life, this is destroying the tension in the team is building.
Where the Rosberg of the relationship just can't do anything right.
Man, they must be running out of fireworks soon, surely.
Surely, yes, they've been going on all race, haven't they? And I have a feeling that they're not going to stop, it's right. feeling like I'm too far back here. And I am, that's annoying. 1.1. Vettel is kind of keeping up with me.
Massa's pitted and already ahead of us. No, he's not, sorry.
No, he's not, no.
Massa has pitted.
Yeah, he's definitely doing 3 stuff.
Massa has pitted and we're ahead of him. So we have a glorious chance of fighting for victory. If we can get close to Alonso.
So we'll be back in a massive train somewhere.
All depends on what tyre Alonso's on as well at the moment. Because he could be on option for all we know.
This time, and then it. I don't get this car sometimes. It's turning to the corner and it just loses grip. It wasn't even on the power there. That time, fair enough. I was on the power, losing the grip, then correcting it. But when it just goes sometimes, just driving through the corner, and it's just weird. Again, missing very slightly.
Not the greatest last sector. I think I'm matching Alonso at the moment, really.
Oh god, the tail is within the DRS range of me. Just saw his arrow popping up behind me all of a sudden. Through turn 1.
What's he going to do? Actually... He can't overtake.
I wonder if he's on option on the primes. If he's on primes, then he's genuinely quicker than me.
Why don't you let him pass and find out?
I should let him pass and let him catch you, hit you up.
I'm braking too early there.
My attempts at hitting up this race haven't worked, so I need Vettel to do it. And the whole train behind him is catching up as well. I'm so shit through turn 10 at the moment. I just can't. I mean, I pulled away from Vettel somehow, but compared to you, I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
I don't feel like I'm doing it right.
Oh man. So I'm doing it worse than someone's already doing it wrong.
I'm not on a great lap either, to be honest.
I'm actually catching you slightly. Very slightly, yeah. My engineer just told me something I can't hear it. Because... oh yeah, something about my fuel. Something about my fuel, because I'm on a bit of a rough patch with my fuel at the moment.
Didn't even realise there was an engineer actually online. Barely hear him these days.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give you any messages. He prefers me.
Mercedes favour 50.
Like they favoured Rosberg according to all British conspiracy theorists, and see how that worked out.
They so favoured him at Abu Dhabi.
They did. I think they just misplaced the technical failure, and they meant it to be on Hamilton's car. Then they were like, oops.
Alonso's ripping me apart now.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, it's well established that the AI is going to traction control, so he's not feeling in tyre wear as much as we do, I think.
I wonder if he's in this lap though, because surely that'll be some indication as to what tyre he's running.
If he goes in now, he's surely... yeah, he's surely on the options now and then on the primes next lap. So when are you planning to pit?
Never.
You're going to the end, yeah?
Might as well.
Just hold up the massive train when they catch you up.
Yeah, let's face it, I'm already out of this championship. No, Alonso has stayed out, so... And that gap is increasing still. It's this section here which you can do flat out on the pad, but you can't on here.
Yeah, Alonso driving his pad flat through.
I'm going through turn 2, like, knowing that there's going to be opposite lock.
Yeah, me too.
But oh my god, that is so realism.
Whoa.
Do not need oversteer in that section, you know what I mean? 6th gear. Why aren't the car glued to the ground? With downforce.
Some more super glue on this game.
When the damn car's it's still got downforce. It's lost downforce compared to the 2013 cars, but it's still got enough downforce to keep you stuck on the road when you're going as fast as 6th gear.
Always get a tiny bit of oversteer up the hill.
It's like basic physics.
Physics.
Why do codemasters not understand this? They may understand code, but they don't understand real life. Get out there and get a life.
What?
Understand the world. Then you'll understand physics. Or something like that.
Something, I think that's a good advice.
About 3 tenths slower than Alonso that, so...
Yeah, and I'm still like 1/10 a lap slower than you. And Vettel's arrow has popped up again for the first time in a few laps. He's catching again. So you're having a similar... I'm having a similar gap to Vettel. Or not similar gap, a similar situation to Vettel in terms of him being quicker than me that you have to Alonso.
Alonso half second faster in that sector alone.
Oh man. So if Alonso wins this, that's each of our main championship rivals having won one race each. So hopefully it's our turn in China. Although China is a track I don't like, I'm not looking forward to that. Historically, I've been pretty good around Bahrain, but I feel like I'm struggling quite a bit in this game.
This is indeed a struggle. Alonso is in.
Oh shit.
Fisi has reacted as well.
I'm taking a real gamble here. A massive gamble that could just screw me up the anus. But
I went in too early on in Malaysia and just ran out of tyres in the last 2 laps when I was trying to keep up with you. So I'm going to try and learn the lessons and hang in there if I can at the moment.
yeah, I came in the pits now with a bad feeling about this.
What's Alonso on, do you know?
He's way too far ahead for me to have seen him.
Oh. Yeah, good point. I don't even know why I asked that. It's too far ahead for me to even see.
I came out in 9th with Button like 4.5 seconds ahead, and Alonso is ahead of him somewhere.
Is he in clean air, do you know?
I don't think he is actually. I think Alonso is with maybe one other car. But I'm not quite sure if he's ahead. If he's ahead of that car that I'm seeing on the minimap, then he's got clean air. But if it's the car behind, then he might get held up with it. Wait, my engineer just told me that they're bringing him in for a tyre change in a couple of laps.
I've had to go in now because I'm wary that the cars, I'll get caught up by that train again. Which I'm about to.
There's a few cars in the pits by the looks of the minimap.
Yep, I've been held up by Raikkonen.
Good job, Kimmy!
So that's 5.7
Well done,
seconds
mate.
to gap. So I will no doubt be behind you now.
5.7 second the gap or the pit time?
The pit time. Amazing. I love this game. The thing is, he passed, but then the game waited like an extra second and went, wait a second, just want to make sure that there's no cars down the pit lane. Even though it's like one of the most open pit lanes in the entire calendar.
Look, mate, he needs to be sure. Just doing his job.
So, I mean...
You don't want to drive through for, unsafe release, do you?
I guess it could have been worse, because, I mean, I could have gone in on the next lap and got held up by 4 cars instead of Kimi.
And plus, you're going to be on better tyres, I mean it.
Yeah, by like 1 lap, it really does not make that much difference.
It might, right at the end of the race. I feel like 11 laps is pushing it, and I might have taken the wrong choice.
That new tyre feeling there.
Very sick, innit? Catching Button quite rapidly. He might be pitting though on this lap, which would be a bit helpful, I guess, if it just gives me DRS and fucks up. See you, Button. Can you pit now, please? Pit, mate. Pit, mate. Pit, mate.
He hasn't. You're going to pass him anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Maybe he'll pull up after you a bit.
No, he's just going to slow really a lot.
Slowly, really a lot. Oh, that's how I've just messed up the braking into someone again. As I always do. And I have DRS.
Jensen, you're
Offsetting the
foul.
fastest. What are you doing? Go away. No. Whoa.
What have I got? This is just a horrible day.
Kevin's in fourth.
This is basically my view in Malaysia as well.
It's harder to overtake on the main straight in Malaysia. And are you running rich or something? No, I forgot about the DRS.
Stop making mistakes, I'm copying you.
Kevin 4.7 ahead. Dominating Jensen, if only this was real life and real life was this. Yeah, that didn't go well. There's no point even going defensive on it. It's the speed he will have every day.
Alonso's won anyway.
Oh yeah, he's gone even faster. Damn it, Fernando. He's probably on the options now, so yeah. You were definitely full throttle through that right left, and I just couldn't do it because it would have understeered me off the track if you believe that. Man, are you sure you're not using your pad?
I don't really know.
Because the traction you get in these, well, not the traction, but the speed you get out of some of these slow traction zones compared to me, it's just literally like seeing a pad driver in my league race.
Let's not exaggerate. I really need to crack on it. If I have any hope of beating Fernando Alonso.
We don't really know how far ahead it is yet, do we? We saw him in second or third? Or first? No, it's leading. Kerry as well. It's really cracked up and I can't really keep up with that.
Not sure if this is a back marker or Alonso. Pretty sure it's a back marker actually. Gone down one gear too many, which is a shame.
Must be a back marker. Because it's not red.
No, it's green. It's going to back right off though, which is excellent. There's Alonso in the distance.
Ericsson made me have to take a defensive line into the corner.
Oh, true Scandinavian bro right there. That gap is 5 seconds at the moment. Alright, time to bring the pace. .7. I'm convinced Alonso might be on prime here.
Well, it would be a bit of a crisis for me.
I was going to say, that's quite concerning for you, Dan.
If you catch him and I don't.
Oh no, I was going to say, if he's gone in on, if you went in on the same lap as him and put on different tyres.
That's not looking great for me, is it?
I'm going to go with no.
With Mattel 3 seconds behind, I might have to worry about him eventually, you know, soon as well.
Literally need to hook it up. The wheel spin, I mean.
I feel like if you're getting wheel spin and still fucking destroy me in the traction zone.
No, I'm not getting wheel spin.
Clearly.
That's the challenge.
Yeah. Because I didn't even get wheel spin in that lap, and still it felt like you just drove away from me even more.
I pulled 6 temps on Alonso. Just got to be mindful of fuel, I think, at the moment.
I think this game just isn't working out for me, to be honest. It's just not suiting me at all.
Definitely requires a lot more finesse when you use the wheel. That suits me then to a T.
Well, you're British, so you need some tea.
I don't even like tea. How controversial is that?
What? That's like the biggest pipe bomb someone's dropped in this series ever. A British man who doesn't like tea. What is this? You should be expelled from your country.
Yeah, but then they'll see like these kind of races, and they'll be like, "Oh right, yeah, I guess he's good at."
And you were Lewis Hamilton.
I guess he's half decent at something. He's good at representing on the World Championship front.
You know, Kerry, we're teammates, right? We're meant to be, you know, helping each other out.
Right.
Right. So when you pass Alonso, you can hit him off.
I don't even know if I'm going to catch him, to be honest.
Oh yes, you are. I saw the gap up there. I could see both your cars in the same shot. So of course you catch him.
I'm catching him, but I'm going to run out of laps.
You got 4 laps. Are you fucking drunk?
If something dramatic happens. I pulled a second in the last lap, but it's not going to be a second this time. It was more like 7 tenths that lap.
Still quite a bit.
Might as well use up the rest of my fuel then. Try and get the engine working, know what I mean? I'm nearly closer to him than I am to you, so I mean, it's been a successful race.
I'm still just driving as well as I can. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. That's the frustrating part, because I'm driving in this game. It's not just this race, it's just in general in this game. I'm driving and I am so much slower than, you know, compared to other people, compared to what I used to be on previous games. Both wheel and pad drivers actually. And I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm driving. Maybe that's the problem. I'm driving. I feel like I'm driving the same way as I've done. Always. But it's just not working. There must be some kind of different driving style on this game that I just haven't figured out.
And I'm absolutely digging in, but it's not really good enough. Gap's just getting less and less in terms of the lap time difference. It was like 3.3 before last lap was down to 2.8, so it was like half a second. Sure, if I tidy my lines up a little bit, it'd be less time dropped. But I'm driving as best I can for someone who never touches the game, apart from co-op race days.
See there, I was barely on the throttle and the car just stepped out. What am I doing to deserve this? And again, I'm barely touching the throttle and it just goes sideways. It's only lap 8 of the tyres, that's what I did in the first stint without problems.
I think you're just overthinking it as well, probably, at the moment.
But how do I get this much oversteer as I did on the previous 2 corners there? With barely any throttle input? I don't get it. It's just something wrong with my settings.
Oh, we've got traffic coming up, which could ruin this race. Ruin this climax, because it's actually building up to be a pretty intense chase at the moment.
Oh no, if you're getting lapped cars, then that's surely going to give you the win. Because AI always gets held up by them.
My fuel indicator's just come on, so I'm kind of dangerously close here.
Yeah, mine as well. See, I'm less than half on the throttle, and I'm just sliding about everywhere. Now a tail is catching me. I think I just don't know how to drive anymore.
It's certainly a different car to drive than what it was last year, on last year's game.
Maybe my time is over, maybe I need to retire from driving altogether.
How good would that be? I mean, how terrible would that be? Chilton, why aren't you giving me DRS? It's almost over.
Hopefully get Alonso DRS.
You're not even pulling for the team anymore, man. Come on.
Man, I'm trying to stay ahead of the top.
Has he caught you?
It's like his second guy. He's probably going to have DRS now.
Right, my only hope now is back markers.
Come on, Alonso.
Just got to keep it clean, keep going. Got a tyre wear, surely. Yeah, tyres are not too healthy. 1.8 the gap, which
I already feel like I already feel like a Nico Rosberg going into the Monaco race in real life when he was just desperate and did that thing in qualifying. I'm already at that stage.
Don't forget, we don't qualify, so you kind of hinted by that.
I can't do that. I can't.
Unless you actually go for it in one-shot qualifying, I could do nothing to stop you. I'll play by the rules and just back off in one-shot qualifying to get the grid position, but you're just proper going for it, going for pole position. So I'm last and you're in first. So
I will do that one time if I get too desperate. And you're still beating them.
Sounds terrible. I don't think...
Oh god, I can't get on the power. Vettel is right up my penetration hole.
I don't even want to think about Monaco yet. We've got 2 more races yet to enjoy before Monaco.
I'm sliding! Oh, Vettel, oh, but he got a little bit on the curb back there. He's still gonna have DRS though. Are you catching Alonso?
Nah, no chance. He was pulling away. Tyres have just given up the ghost.
Good. Oh, Vettel ran the curb again. He ghosted for some reason.
But it's been a superlative drive.
A superlative drive. In lack of other superlatives.
It's so good. Superlative is actually the definition of this race. Alonso first, but we're not far behind in second. The win will come, I'm sure. But
I felt like a slide was coming up there. Vettel is still just driving around as a ghost behind me for some reason. Just chilling in the ghost's house, but I held him off.
That was a true fist pump as across the line there, because that was I needed that after Malaysia. Granted, I was close to you in Malaysia, but I don't like losing still.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in the last stint. I mean, obviously it didn't help that I had to do 11 laps on the options.
Yeah.
But I was a lot closer than to that in the second and the first stint in terms of pace. You were still faster than me then as well, but not by as much as it was now. And I just don't know what happened. I feel like in Australia basically, when I was just driving around, you were miles quicker and just have no clue why. So I need to try and figure this out.
I think, thinking about it now, those pit stops cost me big time. Again, been let down again by the pit stops. I obviously had the broken front wing, which was just a ridiculously stupid incident, which cost me enough time to the amount of time that you could have added on. It could have been a race victory today. It could have been a different result. And then obviously got held up by Raikkonen on lap 19, thinking that I was going to avoid getting held up.
Considering the performances that you had a great race, or well, great drive, and I had a really bad drive, the fact that I only lost 3 points to is a bit of a well, it helps, I guess.
I think Malaysia was really unlucky as well. Obviously, I had that 8-second pit stop as well, and I lost ground. But then I caught up in the middle stint again. I think I can't put a foot wrong so far. I think looking at my 3 races, considering I've just jumped onto the wheel,
and I'm just putting all my foots wrong.
Yeah, yeah, you're showing us how not to do it, and I'm
it's good to have a balance though. People watch Kerry for pro tips on driving, and watch me for entertainment.
Yeah, or well, yeah, something like that. But there we go.
Like rally drivers, then watch me.
There we go. So the championship protagonists all in the top 7, really. You can't really call Raikkonen and Massa protagonists at this stage, but
at least Massa didn't drop all the way out of the points this time in his Williams.
No, but he actually looked really good, but that was probably because he was leading at the start, which helped him big time, I think, because he was able to just get that gap. But nonetheless,
dropped to 8th. Boom.
Yeah. So there we go. Alonso wins the race. It's 2 Mercedes back on the podium. I've done 3 out of 3 podiums so far, so that's good news. Vettel
will be really interesting for the championship.
Yeah,
with Vettel and Ricciardo in 4th and 7th. Yeah,
those are some big points we got over Red Bull today, so we'll check the standings in a second. Vettel, Massa, Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Button, Bottas were your top 10, and then Hulkenberg, and then a long way down was the other guys, really. And everyone, part of the new team, all the new teams, as you called them, except Jules Bianchi got lapped.
Shout out to Bianchi there. Well done, didn't get lapped.
Well done, Jules. And I'm going to press these buttons and hopefully I'll go onto the championship standings. I have indeed. So there we go, the standings get tighter again. This is very reminiscent of our 2013 season at the start, actually, where it was it was just seesawing between different drivers, and the gap is actually tightening up between the top 5.
Started as Ricciardo, then Vettel, now it's Alonso. Will it be another one next time?
Yeah.
Maybe it's Kerry's turn next time, judging by form.
Yeah, you'd have to say, but China's a difficult circuit, so it's a different race. And a new challenge altogether. So just looking through the point scorers, Massa finally on the board with 10 there, so he's jumped up to 9th. Bottas actually got points, actually has Did he score? Yeah. Williams got their first
He
point.
scored one.
This one.
No,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's second actually.
Yeah, and just looking down the rest of the field. Any key names that have missed out on points there? Not really. Lotus, Toro Rosso, and Sauber and the rubbish teams. But that's about it really. Close the gap up to the championship leader again, so that's all I can keep doing really, considering we ain't won a race yet. We're doing quite well.
Constructors carry. We've taken the lead.
Yeah, despite the fact Red Bull
At
have
least.
2 race wins, they can't
And
match out
despite the fact that
consistency.
Red Bull have 2 good drivers and we have 1. It's pretty impressive, I think.
It's going quite well. Definitely enjoying driving the Mercedes at the moment. German efficiency and consistency coming through in the constructors right now. 1 point it stands, so good job you held off Vettel there, to be honest. Otherwise, I would be
It's
mad.
all thanks to me once again of us doing well in the construction. I mean, drivers championship, fair enough, you're doing well, but constructors, all me, mate.
Well, there we go. That wraps up the next instalment, round 3 of 19. Got a long way to go yet.
A bit too long, but I'll try and improve.
So, without further ado, it's goodbye from me, KPTK92. We'll see you in China.
And from FisiFan91, it's also goodbye.